welcome to Donut Donny's Retro channel. Today we are looking at another retro classic. Hello, Donut Donny here. Welcome to another episode in the retro series where we look at football games from the early 80s to the mid 90s, and in some cases even beyond there. We're up to now episode 72. It's October, so I hope you're all having a good time wherever you are at the moment. Now, it's odd for me to say it's October because, as you may or may not know, I actually record these games plenty months in advance just in case anything happens. And so I'm actually recording this in late April 2024, so some 5 or 6 months before this episode comes out. So this is me in the past talking to you guys. So I hope you are fine in the future. But anyway, we are carrying on with this series. We're up to, as I say, about 71, 72 episodes. We last count, I've got another 30 to go, I think. The numbers always alter. Around 30 more of this series to go, which, if my memory serves me right, then every episode's released literally every week. That means we still got another 7 more months maybe of this series to go. I do not know. And then sometime in 2025, we will then start thinking what's the next set of games is going to be. I've already got ideas. It's either going to be racing games or maybe fellow other sporting games like cricket, for instance, because there's plenty of them around. But anyway, let's get back to this episode. Today, we're looking at a one-man game. Stephen Corey made this game all by himself and it was released in 1990. It's another World Cup game, so we will have a look. Released on ZX Spectrum 48K. Um, Again, there isn't much available about this game, but you can see it's the World Cup. You can see there's some sort of match highlights, basic graphics. This looks like a bit like Football Manager 1982, but you have to also consider this is just done by one guy, so he has to be admired for this. Um, so here's the loading screens. This is where I get all the information from. As you can see, there's not even a cassette inlay screen or anything like that. So it is very not very much information about this. There's no price either, how much this was released for, or was it ever released? That's another thing we have to consider, of course. But we'll load in the game and just give you a little 1 minute warning here. As I load the game, remember most of these games there's very little sound. In this game, you're hit straight away by title music. Um, which is actually pretty decent. We will listen to all the new music we can, but just to give you a bit of a warning here, it's pretty loud. But I have turned down the volume for you guys a little bit, but of course I'm going to get it full whack. So we'll see. We'll go straight to it. So just got to remember. There you go. Actually, click the right button this time. So we'll go and load it up. Load it. Loading it up into the 128K this time. As it's a 1990 game, it should work on the 128 pretty well. So we'll load a game and I'll let you listen to the theme music for a little bit when it lets you. There we go. Of course, this game is because of in 1990 there was a 1990 World Cup in Italy where England famously got to the semi-finals, the best they got to the World Cup since the winning it in 1966. I'm old enough I can remember the 1990 World Cup final. This is where Gazza, of course, Paul Gascoigne had his tears in the semi-final where England got knocked out by West Germany, who then went on to beat Argentina in the final, Argentina and Maradona, in a very, very boring final. I think it was an Andreas Bremer, who sadly passed away last year actually, scored the goal. So penalty, West Germany beating Argentina 1-0. But anyway, we'll select a country to manage. So it straight away there was the theme music was nice. Straight away we get the key controls which are very clear. QZIP. The font's a bit strange though on my screen, I suppose, my widescreen. Um, but we will select a squad, a team. QZIP is a bit ironic because it's a bit separated on the keyboard here. Shall we go for England? I suppose we should. Uh, Israel is spelt wrong, I've noticed. Um, USSR, you can see how, of course, this is a year or so before everything broke up. So West Germany is still there, USSR is still there, Yugoslavia is still there. Interesting. But we'll be England, of course. Republic of Ireland got into this World Cup. I think they were in England's group, if I can remember correctly, when it first started. But we'll choose England. England's up here. You actually can see the font better on your screen than mine because the widescreen makes it a little bit odd, but I can still make it out. I think there's a little bit of sound, which is good. Let the game think. Again, there we go. Yeah, there is some sound in this. So in our group, then we get. Oh, it's a tough group. France, Denmark, and Cameroon. The names. It's good to see the names not England 1990 players. Well, and in this case, actually, it might be more suited to England 99 players. But here's the squad anyway. You can edit the squad, so that's good. So if we press 1, um, France are doing a 4-3-4. We're doing currently a 2-2-2. So select player to remove. So we haven't even got anyone. Let's see if we can remove one of these midfielders because they're the very least skillful. 1 skill, 2 strength. So Fleming. Select player to put in. Oh, okay. Are these the 11? Oh, okay. These are the starting 11. And then these are the rest of the players. So, okay, that makes sense. So I'll put Higgins instead of Fleming. Yep, which is done. And then we're 2-2-2. Oh, it's the ratings. It's not the formation. So we're rating 2-2-2. Well, France is 4-3-4. Oh dear. So France is already better than us. So we'll edit squad. You can't change players' names, which is unfortunate. So we put Green in and replace him with, replace Knight with Green. There we go. And then any other players. Is there any midfield? We're not very good at midfield, are we? Attack. No. Oh yeah, there's one minor little change we can do in attack. We can put Carter on and take Quinn out. But we're still 2-2-2. Unless I think we might have to do a tactical decision here. Edit squad. I think actually Carter, who's just come on, is actually going to be taken off because I think I'm going to change my formation a bit. Put Stevens in. Edit squad. And then 6 and 9. Move the defender up. So it's a 5-3-2 formation. Yeah. Still 2-2-2 though. So we play fixture, so that's 0. And just see the highlights. Oh, it's a World Cup qualifying. It's not even the finals yet. Oh my God. Yeah. Match highlights are not brilliant. It reminds me of Football Manager 1 some 9 years or 8 years before this. I think England are in white, I'm guessing. Well, just missed. Let's see what variation of highlights we have here. No, this is a bit like, oh God. That could go on for ages, that. Basically, it's like pinball. I won't say end of game, 0-0. Okay, we were lucky to draw that 0-0 actually. No, it can't be qualifying because Cameroon in our group, obviously. And if it was qualifying, World Cup qualifying results and Cameroon in our group, if it was World Cup qualifying, it would only be European teams. So I don't know what's going up there. I think this is the World Cup in the actual World Cup itself. So we're against Cameroon, 3-3-4. God, they're all these squads are better than us. So as you can see straight away, there's not much in this game at all. There seems to be only one screen here where you can either edit, which means change the team around and play a fixture, and that's it. And then you go straight to the game, so, which we're doing right now. Um, Again, I don't even know if we are white. Oh, yes, we are white. Oh, it's got a goal scorer. That's good. So it looks like we're always white in this, and the opponents are always blue. Oh, does it have the opponent's goal scorer? No, of course it doesn't. So it's just us that's got the goal scorer. It doesn't say even what minute it is. So I'm hoping when this game was released, it was a budget game, if it was released. But you have to bear in mind again that this game was just done by one person. So a 1-1 draw for England. France beat Denmark, so France go top the table. At least there's nice colour here. There's at least a little bit of sound, which is better than a lot of these games. But there's only two or three screens, and that's it. And I can't do much around changing these squads here. Like for instance, I can put a player, like for instance, Woodridge here is on stamina of 1, so I have to put a stamina of 5 in. There we go. I could take Corey out, number 9, and put a striker in. I know it's going to be a very strange formation, this. It's going to be 5-2-3 formation. But in this game, substitutes mean nothing. There's no chance of putting a substitute in. Yeah, it's a very basic game. It does look a bit dated as well. Match highlights, at least they vary. But it's a very okay. That was a crafty Danish goal. It's very basic. That's a very good goal by Green. But again, you have to consider just one guy did this. If this was a big company like US Gold or Addictive or Ocean, or for instance, then this is awful. But no, this was only done. I draw again. We keep drawing games. This is only done by one guy. Cameroon beat France. That helps us a bit. Being calculated. This is the World Cups, isn't it? So does that mean 2 sides go through? Everyone's on 3 points at the moment. So 3 games to go. We must have see all 3 games. So I'll keep that as it is, I think. Play fixture against France again, who are better than us. But as you can see, there's not much in this game at all. But it's not terrible. Oh, look at that. Even though this is like pinball, these highlights, this is not a terrible game, but here we go. This is going to be a goal. No. It's not terrible. The graphics, not brilliant. This is 1990 as well. But again, always going to say this. I'm always going to fall back that this is a skull. This is all done by one guy. If this was again done by 3 or 4 people, I would say, oh, we've actually won. I actually would say it's awful, but no, this was done by one guy, so you have to applaud him for doing this. But it's not a brilliant game. There's only about 3 screens, 3 or 4 screens, and that's it. We'll carry on this, see if we can progress to the next stage after this. We'll stay until we get knocked out, I think, which could happen very soon. So Cameroon then, next game. We're in white. We're always in white in this game. That's going to be a miss. But yeah, this is Football Manager 82, Football Manager 1. Highlights is just the screen is done slightly different, not from side to side to up and down. So Cameron here. Oof. That nearly went in. Come on, England. Yay, Higgins. I don't know how we're winning these games because our teams are actually worse than everyone else. So that means we stay top of the table, I think, with one game to go. Let's see what happens when it calculates. Yeah, one game to go. Barring the disaster, we only need 1 point to qualify. And we're against... Who are we going to be against? Right, I need to make a change in the squad because Maxwell's stamina's going right down. So let's take Maxwell out and put in Woodridge because he's getting a little bit fitter now. There we go. And some of the midfielders need to... Sadly, I haven't got a very good choice here. That's the one thing about World Cup squad. You normally get 22 players. You only get 16 on here because I suppose that's the only room the game's got. So I'll take Corey in to get the stamina up a bit. At least it's got goal scorers there. So Green. So most of our goal scorers I've actually taken out. We've only got Davis in the squad in the starting 11. So we need a point then to qualify for the next stage of the World Cup, which would be the last 16, and that would be then complete knockout after that. That's if, again, we need a point though, but we still need to get that point. So if, of course, if Denmark score, then it depends. Denmark will go through automatically, and then it depends on the other result. Like, for instance, if the other result is a draw, no, we get the point. It isn't a draw anyway. France beat Cameroon, so who does that mean? I think we're definitely in. Yeah, we're in, and you have qualified for the World Cup. It was a qualifying group, so how on earth are Cameroon in our qualifying group? Very weird. And here is the World Cup group. So we've got Italy, Argentina, and Holland in our group. Thanks. Not an easy group. So you get a World Cup qualifying group from all the qualifiers of the 1990 World Cup, and then from that you go into a last 16, which is another group stage. So yeah, it's done very oddly here, and you can see there we've got loads of injuries, so we can't really do much about it. So let's play fixture. We'll play a few more games. Each game is pretty quick. Now Italy normally play in blue, so that's quite appropriate. I suppose England do play in white a lot, so that kind of makes sense as well. Some of these shots are awful. Is Italy gonna inflict our first defeat? Nope, they just shoot straight, which is very odd. Here we go. Is this going to be a corker of a shot? Yes, but didn't go in. 0-0. Argentina beat Holland 2-1. Or Netherlands, as we should really be calling them now. Matches played, 1 of 3. It's only 3 games. So you only play everyone. Ah, yeah, of course it's a group match, so you do only play each one once. So have we got any fit players back? Yes, we have, but everyone's on stamina 1. That's good, isn't it? So let's edit. Let's change some of these players anyway. Let's change Corey. And then put McHugh on. Oh yeah, there's Fleming down there. That's odd. So Fleming, I think we've got 2. We've got 1, 2, 3, 5. Yeah, 5-2-3 formation. Let's edit and make it a little bit easier than I know what I'm doing. So take Quinn and Fleming, swap them around. And there we go. Yeah, that looks better. That's a 5-2-3 formation. I think that means nothing in this game, to be honest. So we're playing Holland, Netherlands next. We've got 1 point already. Let's see if we can get into the next round. But again, the game is only really 3 screens. There is no you can't change any players' names or anything like that. You can't. Yeah, there's just not a lot you can do in this game, to be honest. But you can have a bit of fun. Uh, Draw. We keep drawing games. I think we played six. We had some like 6 or 7 games, and we've only won one, but we've drawn 5. Argentina beat Italy 3-2. I think Argentina therefore have qualified. Yeah, they have, and we can qualify if we beat Argentina. Ooh, okay. Now, can I get any of those players fit again? Um, Elect squad. This is all you're doing, really. Is just doing what I'm doing right now. This is going to be a risk. Take night off, but again, I don't think this means anything in the game. And then there's a couple of other changes I can make. Take Fleming now. Fleming, we need to compensate with some more skillful players. And then Davis can come back on now. One of our top scorers of 1 goal. Take Cater off and put Davis on. There we go. Yep. So this is see how far we get here. So if we beat Argentina, we are through. Argentina are already through by winning all their games. If we lose, then here we go, pinball again. Oh no, straight to him. Back to him. At least there's a little bit of variation in his goal mouth. If we lose, then we're probably out. And we're losing, just as I was saying that. Come on, we need to score. Nope, we're not going to score when we're like shooting that like that. And we did lose. So are we out? Oh, Italy and Holland drawing might be useful. Who? Argentina definitely gone through. Who's left? No, we're bottom. So we're out. That is the game then for us. That's England. Just by what we do, we click continue. World Cup final groups. Ah, so Italy. Okay, this is going to go through the next couple of rounds. So see who wins. So Argentina against Romania, Italy against Yugoslavia, West Germany, Brazil, Russia against Spain. Spain, West Germany, Italy, and Argentina are through. So you can end this, but we just want to see who's going to win it. West Germany, it's going to be a West Germany-Italy final. Okay, and West Germany win. Argentina came third. Yeah, well, this is good. Final team statistics, well, wasn't brilliant, was it? Goal average 0.44. Furthest round, Group A. Goals scored 4, goals against 3. Goal scorers of 1. All these little screens are good, actually. So there's a. Do you wish to play again with England? No. We're going to choose a different side. I just want to see if the player names change. Let's choose one of the big guns this time. Let's choose Brazil. See if the players are actually. They'll probably be all English names. So our qualifying group is Australia, France, Cameroon. Really weird qualifying group. No, the player names are exactly the same. Wow. Let's just see if we can make our squad a little bit better. Player names exactly the same. That's not great. So Stevens, all these are English names for Brazil. Really odd. Take Woodridge out. It's just the ratings are slightly different. Okay, he's in. Edit squad. Seems as a squad. I think the squad is slightly better than what we had in the first game. This is the only major changes you're doing, really. Yeah, it's just a shame you only get 16 players and none of the names change. Don't think even that. No, even the positions don't change. So, for instance, Carter, Cato, Davis, and Quinn were attackers in the first game, and they're attackers again in this game. So we've got a 2-1-3 ratio there. Let's just play the fixture and see what happens. Are we still white and blue? Yep, we are. Good save, goalie. So you get a qualifying group which is set before the actual World Cup finals with the teams that actually qualify for the World Cup finals, which is odd. Because, for instance, Brazil, if it was a World Cup qualifying, Brazil will only play South American sides. And no, we've got Australia and Cameroon in this qualifying group. Very limited then. Just play one more game, I think. Cameroon's the next game, who of course we had as England against. Can I change? I can put 4 attackers on, maybe that might make a difference. Yeah, might as well risk it. Pal, you're out, and Mia, you're in. So I'm going to change the rating down there, 2-1-2 still. Hit it again. So Mia, you're going to be moving down to number 8. And then another final change to McCure. You're going to be moving down where green is. So this is a 3-3-4 formation. 2-1-2 still. So every side we've faced, stats-wise, are better than us, I've noticed. But that doesn't seem much on the result. Again, the font is easy to read. It's nice to see a bit of sound to this game, especially the title screen. Title screen had a nice little tune. There's not many screens to this, though. Oh, let's go. Yeah. I don't think we're going to get as far in this game. So I might be sadly knocking Brazil out of the World Cup even before they get to the World Cup. Yeah, so there's only really 3 screens until when you get knocked out, you get all the summary screens, which is a shame. But I think that's about it then for this game then. Tammy, let me know if you ever heard of this game, if you ever played it, and what your thoughts about this game. And yeah, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. And yeah, let me know your comments. So this is bye-bye for now. What are your thoughts about this game? Please let me know in the comments. Many thanks for watching this video. Greatly appreciated. If you like this channel, please send me a like or subscribe.